Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. We're going to be talking about activity versus productivity. This is a popular trap that a lot of Jedi get into. In a group that I am a part of, sort of, someone recently said in the online discussions that they felt like they were the only one positively contributing to the group, that they felt alone in their endeavors to help progress the group along. In order to resolve this issue, they said a mandatory weekly discussion by all members should happen. This provides a great example of what can happen in your Jedi Path, especially if you're a part of the Jedi community. What happens at a lot of sites is that people mistake activity for productivity. Forcing mandatory discussions on a weekly basis will certainly provide activity, but that doesn't mean you will actually make progress on anything. We can look around at the most popular and the most active and the most longest surviving sites for a prime example of why this doesn't work. You can look at the longest standing Jedi site that's been around since 1999 in one form or another. They are also continually doing things the same way they were doing in 1999. One of the more popular Jedi sites these days has been around for over 10 years. And so have their lessons, and so has their regulations in the way that they do things. These places certainly have activity, and we can see that in discussions like, what's your favorite lightsaber color? I am a real Jedi because I claim it as my religion, and you are not because you don't. Recently brought to my doorstep, I'm going to teach Christian traditions rather than the garbage that is magic and witchcraft that some groups teach in their Jedi Path. Or the very popular discussion of, I am a better Jedi because your politics suck and my politics are better. Yes, these will provide activity for any Jedi group that you are a part of. Really, they will provide activity for any group you are a part of. Religion and politics. Go ahead, it will provide activity. But does it provide progress? What does it mean to you as a Jedi? You need to stop and think about this. You can be very active on a Jedi site. You could be very active on an online Jedi group. You could be very active in an offline Jedi group. But activity does not automatically equal productivity. At one time, I was a member of a Jedi site and I was the most active member. It kept track of all the stats and I was number one in time online. I was number one in original topics made. I was number one in posts and replies. I was number one in all these categories, which showed I was a very, very active member. And as such, that website wanted to reward me with a title such as Jedi Master. I proceeded not to take it and run away. Why? Because activity doesn't equal productivity. Yes, I was learning things, and yes, I was growing on an intellectual level, and it all fell apart because I was studying them theoretically. I was looking at it through hypothetical scenarios in an online environment. I wasn't taking this stuff, learning it on an online environment, which is perfectly acceptable, but then applying it in my real life. You want to build up that slow progress. This is why we do everything every day. Physical fitness, meditation, awareness, diplomacy, staying connected with our fellow Jedi, sure, but we are doing it in a way that we have time for the rest of our lives, and we are taking what we learn and taking what we know and applying it to the different areas in our lives. Work life, home life, all of it. Constant practice doesn't mean online debating useless information that's not gonna play a part in your life. It doesn't matter what your favorite lightsaber color is. It doesn't matter who you voted for. It doesn't matter what religious views you have. If you don't like certain practices that a group teaches, maybe they teach astral projection or energy healing, and you find that goes against your religious beliefs, you do not have to take part. But you don't also have to tear them down or create a topic and create activity telling them it's garbage. It's irrelevant to living your life as a Jedi. It doesn't matter if you're a Jedi priest, doesn't matter if you're a Jedi goddess, doesn't matter if you're a Jedi knight, master, or whatever. What matters is the first word, Jedi. And if you hold yourself as a Jedi, then you need to live it in your life. And that's done by the practices, that's done by the goals, that's done by approaching each moment as a Jedi. You need to have your goals set. You need to have a path set. You need to understand your training and where is it going to get you. And that's how you progress. Some days it's gonna seem boring. Some months it's gonna seem boring. It's not gonna seem like much that you're doing really anything, but you are. It's little things. It's the little things that are going to get you to the goal. It's not online activity. It's not how many times you post in a day or a week or a month. What matters is living as a Jedi. All else is superfluous. Just be a Jedi. That's all you have to do. Recognition is silly. Forget about it. Just be a Jedi. And that alone will be rewarding. I promise. I promise. You'll get there. You just have to focus on the little things. So thank you for watching, everybody. You know where the buttons are. You can like, dislike, subscribe, whatever. May the Force be with you.